All right, let's talk about how to find Polaris, the North Star, so that you can measure its altitude, which anywhere in the northern hemisphere, if you measure the altitude of Polaris, you'll have your latitude north or south, north of the equator. In the southern hemisphere, it's more complicated, so we're not messing with that. All right, so I'm going to show you an app on my phone, and that app is called Night Sky, not premium, Night Sky. It's free. And the cool thing about this app, and there are many like it, so I'm sure you can find one for your phone if you are not able to locate the Big Dipper and then the North Star from the Big Dipper. So notice the Big Dipper on this screen, part of the constellation of Ursa Major, has a bowl and a handle. Right now it's kind of oriented vertically, and the two pointer stars at the end of the bowl are going to point over there to the North Star. Now notice on this app it reflects reality, so I'm actually facing north holding my phone up, and if I move a little to the west, the stars show me what's in the west, the app does. If I move a little to the right or to the east, the stars change, so the app is aware of the position and orientation of your phone. So if you can't find these by looking in the night sky without an app, then the app's helpful, because you can look on the app and say, oh, I should be seeing those stars. Now let me look up there in the sky. Oh yeah, I see them now. You're going to need to have a dark location, or at least dark enough you can see the Big Dipper and the North Star, and a clear enough night that there's not clouds or too much haze. If you live in a really urban area, you might want to drive just north of town, maybe to a city park where it's a little bit darker. But even in town, you ought to be able to see the Big Dipper. So you see the Big Dipper on my screen, and at night you'll be able to see those stars in the sky. Depending on the time of night and the day of the year, the Big Dipper will be in different parts of the sky. So you might see it here to the lower right of Polaris. You might see it up here to the upper quadrant of Polaris, or over here to the left of Polaris, whatever. So you're just going to have to go based on the time of night and the day of the year, but this app will help you if you can't find the Big Dipper. So you find the Big Dipper, at the end you got the two pointer stars. They point over to Polaris, which is part of the constellation of Ursa Minor. And once you've got Polaris in your crosshairs, which now on my phone you can see that, I will be able to locate it with my eyeballs in the actual sky and use my inclinometer to measure its altitude.